This is Leah with Backyard Homestead in Starkville, Mississippi, and we are out in the garden this morning and we're going to do our first picking of these bush green beans, and they are hanging big and beautiful and ready to pick. And this is the first time this season that we picked them. So we're going to go through and pick now, and I will come back and show you how much we got. Okay, just got finished picking these green beans. We just picked these 2 rows, and these are Provider bush green beans. And this is our first picking, our first harvest of the season, and we got 12.28 pounds of the Provider green beans. So really pleased with that. And now we're going to come over and pick our yellow Straightneck squash for the first time. And there are a lot of little small squash that kind of have this blossom end rot looking thing on there, and it always does this at the beginning of the year, just puts on some little squash. So we're going to go through and pick the larger squash that look like they're ready to eat. Let me show you one of these, and then also pick off these little small ones that just need to be removed from the plant so the plant can start producing. Let me show over here. These squash plants are really big and pretty. They're doing really well. Here is a larger squash, and there's a really big pretty one over here. Let me get over here and show it. Ooh, this one's perfect. There's a picture perfect squash right there. If I can get around to it. That's gorgeous. Anyway, we'll get in here and do a squash harvest and come back and show you what we got. Okay, this is today's harvest. We got 12.28 pounds of Provider bush green beans and 2.63 pounds of the yellow Straightneck squash. And I snuck a few of our onions. These onions were starting to send up the blooms, and just wanted to, they wouldn't get much bigger anyway, so we kind of snitched them. So we're going to make a batch of squash and onions and some fresh green beans for our meal today. So first, squash and green beans of the season. Thanks for watching.